Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope your day is amazing as always. And we're outside today. This is gonna be like a regular vlog. Just me and my daughter, my beautiful baby girl. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Look. Hi. So we're going to the park. This is the same park that we went to the last time on the last video, the last two videos. Yeah, we haven't been to that park in a while, so we're just gonna see. I actually wanted to take my daughter out today to the park just to be outside to get some fresh air and be outside with Mother Nature, and yeah, just be outside in the sun. It is not too hot today because I can feel a little wind, which it actually feels good. And yeah, I guess we're walking. I can't even turn the camera on now. I don't even know how to do that yet. But just y'all, so for y'all to see, so y'all guys can see. Instead of like showing myself in the front, I can just show her like this as I'm walking. But yes, go with the flow in life and always trust in the unknown as always, because you got to understand that once you close the door, once that door is shut, there's a new door that's ready and open for you in a positive way. So don't waste your time seeing things in a negative light or in a negative way. Remember, everything is a choice and everything is spiritual, so everything starts within you always. And always put God first no matter what, because when you put the Most High God first, everything will align with you too. But you also have to remember that it's a choice to be stuck in the past or be in this present moment. Don't focus too much on the future. Focus on what's now, what's happening right now, right in front of your face, in this present moment, because the answer is always right there in front of you. You just have to really pay attention, open your mind, open your heart, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, to all the new beginnings and new possibilities and all that, and yeah, just have a positive mindset and start seeing life more beautiful again, no matter what stages you're at in this lifetime or in this spiritual journey. Just take it one day at a time. You do not want to live life, and you don't want to rush through anything in life. You don't want to rush the process. You don't want to rush anything in life. You just have to allow it. Just allow yourself to be. Allow things to be. You cannot control what you no longer can. Something that's draining. Something, if it's not working out for you, you cannot make it work out for you. You have to let God handle it. Let the Most High God, handle it. You must surrender, be in flow, and have faith. Always have faith no matter what. You really have to have faith. Be devoted to the Most High God and be devoted to yourself, and focus on your loved ones, the people who you cherish the most, the people that matters in your life. You want to cherish those moments and appreciate every little thing in life. You don't want to be ungrateful, because, for example, God can bless you with so many things because you know that you deserve it, but not being humble about it, and you just think that you the shit, and you're walking out here like, bringing that type of weird energy out to the universe, and you know what I mean? And God God does not like ugly either. So if you think that you can just shit on somebody and not be humble about it and not be grateful about it, do it in a way that's gonna, like, you know, but don't outdo yourself. You know what I mean? Don't get too ahead of yourself. When God bless you with something, you give gratitude to the Most High. Really show, like, you can pray it out loud, you can say it in your mind and your heart and soul, because God sees all, God hears all. Nothing don't go unnoticed or unseen or unheard. So always take the time, you know, when needed. And like, I might not be outside all the time, because I can see that I am an introvert and extrovert at the same time. That's a damn, what do you call that? If you're an introvert and an extrovert, that's a herbivore. I don't know how to say it, but y'all get it. But I am starting to relive life again. Like, this is a new beginning. Like, this is just the beginning. This has already started, and I know that I have came a long way. I'm very proud of myself, of the journey that I've accomplished so far in my life. Like, I'm just so happy in general and so thankful about everything in my life, like the good and the bads, and like, I'm just grateful for it. I'm thankful for it no matter what. And you know, learning to actually let things go, close the chapters without beating my feelings, you know, without, once I know that something is not good for me, whatever that has been lingering on in my mind, my spirit, emotionally and mentally, I realized that, you know, I'm only self-sabotaging myself. So I can't just see everything in a negative light, and like, you know, I gotta see the bigger picture. I really have to, like, okay, let me take one more good look, you know, before I make any assumption, or before I like assume anything in my mind, or, you know what I mean? Instead of seeing it in a negative light, I must see the bigger picture. Like, okay, you know, things happen for a reason, but what is the purpose? What are you learning at that? What are you learning in that moment? Like, you know, it can be negative or positive depending what situation you're in or what's going on, right? And just change your perspective and your mindset, and not dwell on the negativity. Do not dwell on what had happened, or how things should have gone or how things should have go and stuff like that. Just forgive and let God. Always trust the Most High. Like I said, you don't need to get your leg back. There's no need for revenge or anything like that, or have like, oh, I'm gonna get my leg. No, you don't want to have those type of mindset. You want to have those type of mindset, okay, well, any negativity that's thrown your way, or anybody who's speaking down on your name, who's just speaking negatively, always got something to say about you, whether it's good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the positivity, okay, positive is positive, that's a good thing. But when it, like, say you are always a positive person, like, yeah, there might be good days and bad days, but those don't last long, right? It's like a storm comes and it goes. It doesn't last that long. So you got to think about it as a visitor. When you have those type of feelings, right? Remember, ask yourself this question: is this feeling is this my emotions? If you know that it's not your emotion, and you're just, you know, if you're an empath, like myself, you can actually feel a lot of things. You're like a sponge, you know, you absorb people's emotion, and you might think it's yours when really it's not. So you actually have to pray for yourself, you know, pray for Archangel Michael to, you know, for this protection bubble, golden light around us and surrounding us. And no matter where we go, no matter where we are in life, like, you know, we know that we are under your protection, under your light, and God, no matter what, the Most High God. And there's no question or doubt to that, because I know that we are highly protected, highly ranked spiritually. So I have nothing to fear, worry about, because those things are not in alignment. You're not in alignment if you have those type of mindset. That's why when it comes to your healing journey and working on becoming your better and higher version of yourself, listen, You don't have to be perfect. We're not here to be perfect. We weren't born to be perfect, because in this lifetime we do make mistakes. We do. And in those mistakes, we reflect on those things, what we have done. And you got to remember, God forgives us all. He forgives us and the sins we made and stuff like that. But you got to remember, you really want to change, you really have to put your heart and soul to Christ, to the Most High. You got to give him, you have to let go what you really need to let go of. Your ego, your pride, the way of thinking, the way you live your life before, and you have to rearrange those things. You have to change yourself, and spiritually. You know, it's like going through a death and rebirth. And in those process, it's not easy. But the thing is, in those feelings of feeling uneasy and all that, like whatever you're feeling, a part of those process, it is all meant for your highest good. You learn a lot in those experiences. What have you experienced in the past? What did you experience in this current moment? Because not everything has to lead to, oh yeah, in the past. Yes, you will always carry that with you, but that's not who you're becoming. You know what I mean? You let go, you live, and you learn, and you forgive, but you never forget what had happened. But you can forgive. You know, do it for yourself. You must forgive yourself first. Because if you cannot forgive yourself first, how are we able to forgive others? So you have to see it like that. You don't have to see things from a negative light. Not things have to be so negative, you know. You see, it's just a waste of time being in your own thought about something that's unnecessary, for real. Because you're wasting your time draining yourself and putting your energy into something that's not bringing you or uplifting you in a vibrational way. So you have to change how you see things in life. And oh yeah, don't be too hard on yourself too. Be proud of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. And you know, we live, we learn, and we grow. Okay? And laugh. Have fun. Listen, I am learning too, as always. And I know that I don't have to be too hard on myself or anything like that. It's just the fact that I truly haven't got the time to actually like see myself like for who I'm, you know, actually am. And you know, every time I look at myself in the mirror, it's never disgusting or anything like that. I always smile at myself or just look at myself neutral. But at the end of the day, I look at myself and fill myself with love and compassion, because you know, I deserve a lot of things in my life, especially what I've gone through. You know, all my tears, everything, I know that it has not gone unnoticed or unseen. That's why I'm taking the time right now as I'm speaking to you all, and just being outside at the park where it's this, you know, where there's trees and there's grass around me. And you know what I mean? Like, as y'all can see, this is the same park we went to the last time. This is the school park, and it's not that bad over here. It might not have swings, it might not have a lot of things to play on, but I mean, it's still a good, pretty park to actually run. You can jog. You can bring your kids to ride their bike or play scooters or play ball or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? This is actually a good little park to actually chill, to relax. You can have a picnic if you want, like even a cookout. Like, this is for real. Like, this is actually a good spot to chill, to bring your pets. And if you to even meditate, sit down and chill. And this is just a good spot. But yeah, this is just my little vlog, a mini vlog. Just me and my daughter and, oh, excuse me, confirmation break. And my partner, he's at work, so he's not able to be here right now, but he's actually pretty busy. He's always been a pretty busy person, so if you have time, you have time. Emma, Come over here. We're not leaving yet. We're just chilling here for a little, you know, for a good minute, and then we can go back home soon. Don't be scared. It's just a car. It's okay. Yeah, it's a car. Car be going in the streets. That's the car. Come over here. Come here, Emma. We're not leaving yet. Come here. But yeah. Hopefully he does come out so we can do something else. If he comes out early, or, you know, it really don't matter. I cannot control the outcome. I'm gonna just, you know, surrender. You have to surrender. Do you see? Surrender, be in flow, and don't control the outcome. Don't control anything. You gotta understand that. That's how energy works. So when you're letting go and not trying to control the outcome, and you're just allowing yourself to be and just be in flow in life, being in flow with the nature, what outside, like the wind, air, nature, water, fire, whatever element works for you. Like what works for me is water and air. I'm really in tune to those elements when it comes to water and air. You know what? Fire. You gotta be in tune with all elements. But most importantly, be in tune with nature and yourself. Be in tune with your own energy. You don't have to do all those extra stuff. If you really, when you really set good intentions, and when you actually pray about it, and for me, I egg cleanse myself, or I take a shower. I pray about it, take a shower, or I do a egg cleansing. That's it. I don't do none of that extra stuff. I'm also into crystals. Like, I'm a crystal person. I don't have no crystals at home. That's crazy. But I know I should get one. Well, get a couple of them. Get a lot of them and just connect with them. And yeah, I had cut my hair, like, it was like around the end of May, which was the last moon, on May 31st. That was the full moon. And I cut it and I dyed it. I tried to dye it bluish black, and it came out so dark. But I really didn't see the color until it actually pretty fade. Like, I can see when the color had faded, and I really didn't like it like that. So I'm like, and I used one bottle knowing that I have all these hair. Like, this is way before I even cut my hair yet. But yeah, you can see the natural color. As you can see, like, the color is coming back again. My old hair color that I had before I even dyed it and before I even cut it. It's not so light now as it was, but it's not about, yeah, let's not make it a topic about my hair. But you see, I'm just gonna be yapping about anything, not just anything, but, you know, most importantly, whatever that comes up naturally. I don't force things.
Ma.
Say hi to the camera. Say hi, guys. Hi, everybody. She's eating her snacks. She is 5. Like, she turned 5 on May 27, and I can't believe that she is 5 years old. 5 years young. Like, I can't believe it. Like, you know, for me as a mother, like, when I look back at the time, like, when I actually look at the time to look at my baby picture and compare to now, like, it's just such an emotional thing, because it's like, damn, you remember that like it was yesterday. Like, yo, I gave birth to my child like it was yesterday. And just me being excited about it. Most importantly, overall, I was just so excited, so happy and joyful and grateful for her to come out and just be in my life. And not, you know, don't take things too seriously and not complain about certain things too much or take things too personally, because, you know, I be doing that. I be taking things personally sometimes, or I overthink things. But most importantly, I learn and I grow each and every time. Like, she makes me want to grow even more better and become a better person, but also to have more patience. And that's what I've been, you know, I want to talk about the main topic is patience. I'm seeing a lot of bumblebees and bees as well. Freedom, hard work, but also it's like bees, they like honey, they like the sweet things in life. Freedom, they will sting if they feel threatened, though. I know that, or if they're being messed with, but other than that, they're really hardworking. Being free and just hard work pays off. Like, just enjoy life, transformation, change and growth and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot of bees, but if you see butterflies, that could be significant too as well. White butterflies, that's what I see a lot. White butterflies. The colorful ones, I believe I saw yellow before, or the blue, like the blue one, like the light pastel color blue or yellow. I seen a monarch butterfly, but that was like a minute ago. Dragonflies. If you see crows or just white birds or just birds in general, whatever that that attracts, whatever you're drawn to, you know, whatever you see a lot. Me, I see a lot of birds. I see butterflies, especially in this type of weather. I mean, of course, when it's summertime, you see a lot of bugs come out. You see butterflies, bumblebees, bees, flowers. This is an orange flower. I don't even know what it's called, but it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Orange. Can y'all guys see it? I gotta turn it around so y'all guys. And the other one over there, it's like it's giving hot pink, but purple in a way. It's giving hot purple. Well, not hot purple, but pink. This is actually a pretty good clean park. Like, this is not a dirty park. And I'm surprised, because some parks, some people don't know how to keep it clean. But yes, I believe that things are changing for the better. I do believe that, you know, things can change for the better. And I do believe that, you know, the environment and this earth will be taken care of. I mean, people are really doing things already. Like, people are cleaning it can just either be cleaning the streets, the sidewalk, or the water, like trashes and stuff. That's, you don't want to treat this earth like if it's just a piece of garbage. No, we live on this planet earth. You want earth to take care of us, we must take care of earth too. It goes both ways. No more? You want more chips?
How more?
You want more chips?
See the water?
You want to drink your water? Okay, I'm pissed. Drink your water.
How more?
Here's your water. Look at my... Oh gosh, I don't even have that. This is us. I never show full of my body when I actually like vlog or something, or on YouTube. Like, I don't really I don't really like record my whole body because it's like I don't even have a I don't even know a stick or whatever you call it. I forgot what it called. It's not. Is it a tripod? Listen, I don't even know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like where y'all can just, you know, hold it without holding my phone, and it just holds it. It just holds it for you. I forgot what the hell did it call? What does it call? What a little messing up over my words. You see, but that's the thing though. You don't have to be perfect or try to hide or be perfect for just to please somebody else. You pleasing yourself, sweetheart, and as long as you're pleasing God and as long as you're doing God's work, that's all that matters. Can nobody say anything? Because like I said, if it's not the people closest to you, like your blood, family related, or in general, because you know we hear this phrase before, like, oh yeah, blood is not thicker than water, or vice versa. But you know, blood leaves stains and water just leaves you high and dry. Like friends, platonic relationships, whatever. Like when you know that, I mean, it's hard to believe that it will be your own closest people, but you have to remember, for your own mental peace and sanity, for your own and greatest good, you have to release the people that does not serve your best and highest good, that does not have good intentions for you, that does not want the best for you or love or care about you when they're supposed to. Because real family is supposed to do that. If it's not your family, then they're strangers. There'll be other people that don't know you, they're not related, that would, you know, take care of you or just show you love, the love that you never had. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, I know that there's good people out here, and sometimes they're just shitty people. But you know, life goes on. We must go on. In my journey, like, I've realized a lot of things in my life, and I noticed that, like, I could pick up on people's emotions and how they're feeling. Like, I can feel when people have anxiety, fear, or just doubt. Like, you can just feel the energy. And you know, I wouldn't say sometime, but I used to absorb it, and I would just take it in as mine, and it would just mess up myself. Like, me being an empath, like, I have to learn to transmute the energy and not absorb it into mine, in my energetic space. So when I'm having a good day, when I'm just chilling right now, like how I am right now, for example, right? So I feel good. I feel really good to be outside. Like, it never fails. Like, I feel good being outside and enjoying the weather, you know, actually living my life, not needing permission for anything. Like, I'm living life for me, myself, and the Most High, and my kids, you know. I'm not here to be liked or loved by anybody, you know. I know the right people will gravitate towards me as always. I know that the right people will come to me as always, and I know that when certain situation happen in my life, like say somebody trying to do something provokingly, like for example, right, I was at the store and I was doing grocery shopping that day at Aldi's, and this lady, she was being rude, and she was provoking me, and I know that I take the higher roads. I just turned around and looked at her like if something was wrong with her, because something was wrong with her, and I just kept it moving. I didn't even say nothing. I just turned around and looked, and I just walked away.
How boring.
And instead of the other person explaining like, oh, it was none like that because he's gay. I don't know who he was to that lady, but probably her son or a friend or a cousin, somebody related, because he was younger. He seemed like he was my age. The lady seemed like an older mother type of lady, and you know, I wasn't looking, or I wasn't even paying attention to those people. But until I turned around, and then as soon as I was slightly pushing my cart, that's when he turned around and he was like, "Oh no, you're good." And when he said, if a person says that to you, it mean that already shows that, like, oh, you know, it wasn't your fault. But that person was like, you know, like, oh no, you're good because it wasn't your fault. You didn't see, you didn't know. But the other person, the lady, she was being disrespectful, saying all these extra stuff. Like, if she knew the way she was talking, it's like she seemed like she has her own problem going on, and she was just projecting out towards me, because it's like, obviously, if you're seeing those things and you know that I'm not afraid, nor I'm not in the wrong either, you can say that all. You can say whatever you want about me or towards me or at me. But one thing I know is that I'm not going to stoop down to your level and respond right away. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to look at you, but not in a way like to let you confirm, to let you know, like, oh yeah, I'm scared of you or anything. Like, no, I'm going to look at you. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm going to take the higher road, because I know that God don't play about me. And I know that for a fact that, you know what I mean, when you fuck with me, and if you have ulterior motives, you have some plot or schemes against me, and knowing that I'm not aware of it, or it doesn't matter, like, it will always hit you right back. God will humble you. He will show you. God will definitely humble you, for sure. Because who are you to say all those things and thinking that you know me about my child? Who are you? Like, who the hell you think you are? Think you have some type of authority over my child, knowing that I chose that person for a reason. You see, I don't gotta say none of that. Why sit here and prove myself to a stranger? But all I say is that, you know what, if I were her, I would not say those things, because, you know, you can't just talk to everybody like that and thinking that they're all some normal, regular basis ass people, when really, no. That's just a test for you, ma'am. Most likely it was not for me, because a part of me wanted to respond, but then there's a part of me in my spirit, like, no. Like, I'm not taking that route, because I know where it's gonna lead, where it's gonna take me, you know. And I know that instead of me stooping down to a lower vibration, it's like an attachment. If I'm responding and stooping to their level, it's like the energy is attached to your energy, because you're responding to it and shit like that, you know what I mean? So, like I said, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Yeah, just because it's prospering and forming, it does not mean that shit is working. That shit is going straight up the ass. You know what I mean? Like, in this lifetime, there's gonna be some pretty nasty people, and sometimes there's gonna be, you know, good, loving people. But, you know, just let it go. Forgive it and just let it go. That's for me. Like, sometimes when it comes to certain situations, it's like when it pops up in my head, or when I remember certain things, like, it pops up for a reason, because you got to understand that when things pops up, it doesn't matter how long ago it was. It doesn't matter how long is it. It's just a test for you. Did you actually heal? How would you feel when those things pops up again? Are you going to react to it? You're going to get that negative energy back to it? Or are you going to just allow it to be like, you know what, that happened, but hey, I'm not going to hold on to those nasty ass energy. I'm not going to hold on to whatever happened, because I allow myself to actually open myself up and to fully surrender, and I allow God to handle it for me. Because my God, He's harder. God said, I don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to do anything, my child. Let me handle it. Let me take care of it. You've done the work. You've done enough. You already put in the work. Because you got to understand, energy is energy. And focus on your own energy, your own self, your own healing. The more you pour into yourself, it will get, you will get more stronger. Energetically speaking, like you will have like, it's like rejuvenation, like, you'll be fully charged. Because you're like a battery, Like for me, myself, like, I can get draining around certain people. It just depends who you are, Like it can be a lot of people, cool. I'm not gonna be draining off the bat, but when you're around negative people, and when you can read them like a book, it's like that you have to remove yourself away. Because if not, you're gonna feel drained, slightly headaches, and stuff like that. And yeah, you gotta remember, everything is a lesson, and every situation and problem is like, it's like a test, and it only builds you and makes you stronger, more self-aware, resilient, just more resilient, more self-aware. And yeah, like it just, like I can really be cool, calm, and collected, and just be in flow with life in general. And at the same time, I'm also, be aware and be more alert to, anything around you, your surroundings and stuff like that. But I really don't have nothing to worry about. Like I said, today I chose to be outside with my kids at the park and just allow her to do her own thing. And just let her have those, let her be a kid. And not force anything or control anything. But like I said, yeah. Wanna play ball? Mama, ball? Ball? I brought the little green ball so you can play. Wanna play ball? Ball? Throw it. Yay! Look, or you can kick. Enjoying my day with my daughter at the park. I thought about, I don't know, like I thought about if I should run like around the park and just play ball with my kid, but I brought it out for her to play. Ready? Go. Good job. You can kick it too. Look, you can kick it. Look, kick the ball. Wow, you can kick it. You can kick it or you can throw it. Somebody, I don't know if it's dog shit here. That's just disgusting. Like, why? I don't even know why shit right there. That seems like dog shit. Like, why leave an animal feces and just leave it there? Like, that's just disgusting. Like, this is actually kids park. Ball. You throw it right there. Get the ball. Good thing I brought the ball for the first time, because usually I don't bring the ball. Well, I didn't have the ball. Well, we have the ball for a minute now. My partner, he bought it at Five Below, but we had the ball for a pretty minute now. So actually, I could bring it out for her to play, so she can play with it, or play with her, cause my daughter, she likes having a good time with me, including me into her little world. Her world. You have to kick it. Kick it right here. Ready? Set. Boom. Like, I can't even flip the camera around. How do I flip it? I can't even flip it around. I thought about trimming my hair more again and dyeing it. I noticed that my hair, even though it doesn't matter how short I cut it, but I've realized that every month it grows. Every month it grows better and more healthier too as well. The last time my hair was short, was really short. I've cut my hair short a lot of times, and I'm surprised, like, it actually grows pretty fast. I feel like, you know, hair is an important part when it comes to me on my feature. Like, hair is an important part of me, but I know that it grows back, so I'm not worried about it. I used to, because I remember how when I had long hair, I don't know, when I had short hair, I'd be thinking like I look kind of weird, especially if it's like up to here, like up to my neck, because I mean, I've cut my hair shorter before, but I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter what hair color or how short my hair is, I'ma still look beautiful regardless. And yeah, that's what I'm learning. This is what I'm learning and accepting as myself. Like, you know, I look beautiful. You know, I look amazing. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am powerful. I am fearless. I am bold. I am brave. And I am kind. Like, those type of words of affirmation, it's important to say it to yourself. Okay. Before I left out the house, I know I had used a number 1 and number 2, but why do I all of a sudden now I feel like I slightly feel like I need a pee, but not badly, but I know I can feel it slightly. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm looking at these leaves. Those are like the clover leaves. And yeah, somehow I don't like saying lucky, but you know what? I guess I was born with it. Luck. You know what? Luck is always on my side, you know. It's not like luck was just handed to me. Blessed and highly favored. And that's what I'm really, really grateful for in my life. You know, I've started finding a 4-leaf clover since last year. And I found 5 in total last year. And this year, 2 or 3, I believe this year. I'm pretty sure it's 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but yes. I'll be finding one, because sometimes it's just like right there in my face. And I'll just be like so grateful and just giving my gratitude, because it's like, wow, like I've always wanted it to find 4 of them. Like, I always wanted to find a 4-leaf clover. And speaking about it, guess what? 4-leaf clover. You see, the universe will show you signs and synchronicities. Synchronicities is like when you see something like repeatedly. Like, say if you see it's clover, right? Then you'll see it on TV, or you'll see it somewhere else. That's like a synchronicity. Signs is like angel numbers or rainbow, something like that. You know, those are like sign, like confirmation, like, okay, like though you are on the right track, you are on the right path. If you keep seeing those numbers, or you see something like, you know, something repeatedly. But like I said, luck is always by my side. And me realizing it like wholeheartedly and taking it in, just realizing everything, just like in this moment as I'm speaking right now in nature, like as I'm outside right now, where it's not too hot, it's a little windy, it's a good breeze, and me taking the time today and talk to you guys, like, you know, I'm really happy, I'm really joyful, I'm happy, and I'm grateful. Like this is a sign for y'all. Always have faith, always trust and believe. And as I'm speaking right now, I seen a white butterfly. That's what I seen a lot. If you see a lot of crows, if you hear or see, that's a sign for you too. Okay? Like I said, like whatever journey you're on in life, this is not a race. This is not a race, okay? This is a marathon, not a race. Not everything is a race. So do not rush, okay? Don't rush yourself or anything like that. And this is speaking, when I'm speaking to y'all all, but I mean, it's clearly, as you guys can see, I'm speaking for myself as well, you know? It goes both ways. And like I said, I'm not just gonna post about me vlogging at the park or just me, you know, talking. Always stay in tune for more. I'm not gonna tell you guys what. I don't even know, who knows, but stay in tune. Make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment. This is a confirmation. I'll be taking pictures of it. Anytime I see a 4-leaf clover, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Enjoy life. As you guys can see, you see this bee? I'm not bothering it. It's just jumping to flower to flower, but right now it's just sucking on the honey, the nectar from the plants. You see how the bees is flying, just enjoying life, doing its own thing, you know. It has no problem. It's not like worrying to go to which flower. No, it leads to follow its own and do its own thing. See it like that. That's how you should live life too. Not live in fear or doubt, or you don't live life for other people. Live life for yourself, and you have a lot to be grateful for. You actually do, because love wins no matter what. And yeah, do what makes you feel joyful. Do whatever that makes you happy in life, okay? Take the right path, take the right route, and everything is a choice. And put God first above all. As always, put God first above all. Your ancestors, think your spirit guide, archangels, to the Most High God. My baby, I love you. Look, mommy found a 4-leaf clover. Look, I found 4. A 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found. What's the ball? Oh, the ball right there. I was chubby. In my life, a point in my lifetime, like at one point in my life, like I was chubby. I was like chubby and then skinny. Chubby and skinny. It was like up and down. But like now I know that I used to gain like a couple weights. But as you guys can see, like I'm progressively like slimming down naturally. Yeah. Sometimes I work out here and there, but nothing crazy, you know, just like squats or push-ups on the wall. Yeah. But I be putting that energy out to the universe as well. Like, universe, God, please. I pray for my body, like, you know, to look good and fitted, and, you know, health. I pray for my health as well. But you see, when you know that things are working out in your favor, it's like, okay, if like you really know, you understand it, well then like don't self-sabotage yourself, because it's only you versus you. It's not you versus nobody else, because it was never a competition, you know. My mindset was never like that. And if you want to talk about a point in my life, like, I used to compare at one point in my life when I was younger, being a little immature and stuff like that, thinking I was somewhat grown a part of my life. But you know, I'm, like I said, like, I wasn't a perfect person either, you know. But hey, I'm not out here, you're not out here repeating the same, as long as you're not out here repeating the same old mistakes and repeating the cycle, as long as you're not out here repeating those same things that you know that you once prayed for or to try to get out of, and you know it was a hard circumstance or whatever the case may be to you, don't go back to it. Keep moving forward. Of course, things gonna feel like a challenge, or you feel like life is testing you, because it is. It's to push you to become a better person. It pushes you to, you know, to become a better person for yourself. It only makes you stronger. And just remember, like Kelly Clarkson's song, "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger." That song is like one of the songs that I know it will help me too. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Mama, come here, baby. Mama, come here, look, ball. Look, baby. I'm about to run. Yay. Let's run. Wanna run? Okay, like, I'm gonna show you guys. Luck is all around. Everything is always working for me. Everything is always aligning for me. And yes, I welcome nothing but positivity into my life. Open and let your guards down. Open up yourself and let your guards down. And that you're at the right place in the right time. And that you are in alignment with the universe and yourself. You are in an alignment. You are protected. You are respected. You are highly ranked. You are unconditionally loved. And you are safe. And stuff like that. Speak it out to the universe. Speak it out to the universe. Speak it out right now. And every time you, before leaving out, just set a good intention. That's all. If it's not you speaking or pray about it loudly, pray in your heart and your mind. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Yes, baby. You want to play the ball? Run. Let's go. Run. 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 Let's jog. Let's jog for a little bit. Let's jog around. Let's jog. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's jogging. We're jogging around like this line, this circle thing for running or jogging. But yeah, this is jogging. I do want to jog and burn some calories for a little bit. Nothing crazy, nothing too much. I don't want to force myself to actually overwork out or anything. Because I know that once I start working out, if I start running, like really putting my mind to it. Because right now I'm just jogging. I'm not really putting all the effort and all that. But if I'm actually putting the effort to run and jog, I can make my own self sweat. I'm starting to sweat already a little bit. You're running? Good job. You run pretty fast. She was running. Okay, girl, you're not even jogging. You're running. She's like, this is how you actually run, mommy. run, run, run. Woohoo! One, two. Put my 4-leaf clover right there. Now it's all about you. What happened? You want to go up the slides? Or are you scared? You know, it's not gonna, they don't even have, well, they do have this thing to climb up. What the heck? Yo, y'all know, like, I remember, like, when I was younger, when you go under a slide or a park in the schoolyard or anything like that, it's like you be seeing names, initials, or somebody name heart, or somebody else's, or just random writings. Like, it's nostalgic. Yeah, baby, look, we're just looking at the plants. I don't know, I just like looking at plants, leaves, or just... Let me sit down. Want to sit down for a little bit? Oh, why do I feel like I gotta pee? I just peed on myself a little bit. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Hold on, Mom. What happened? Ew, this is when I sat down. It literally just happened. Now I'm thinking about going back home. And I just got out here not so long ago, but hey. Okay, I'm about to end this vlog, but I hope everyone have a good day. As always, have a good weekend. And look at this butterfly. Oh, I don't know if y'all guys can see it. I don't know if I capture it right, but yes. Peace and love to each and one of you all that's watching my video. Please to make sure and like and subscribe, and feel free to comment. And I wish y'all nothing but the best in life, and keep loving in yourself, keep pouring into yourself, and the universe will pour right back to you. And yes, you know, this is your year, this is your time to shine. As always, you know, each and every day is always a special day. Okay, say bye, guys. Okay. Oh, look at the butterflies. Okay, bye.